we'll just give it another 5 minutes. And so we just went on air right now, Dr. Sham. So just give it like a minute or two.
Yeah, sure.
And yeah, just hold on. Okay. Okay, so a very good evening to everybody. And I'm Jaren, and I'm going to be your moderator today. And today we have actually a special guest. We have none other than Dr. Ahmad Samsuri Muhammad, who's also a senior lecturer of the Department of Educational Psychology and Counseling from the Faculty of Education, University of Malaya. And Dr. Samsuri actually comes with a huge biodata, I would say. He's an educational counselor and a registered counselor with the Malaysian Board of Counselors. He specializes mainly in rehabilitation counseling for persons with disabilities, and his keen interest would include, not limited to, psychological well-being of a person's with people with visual impairment, career counseling for persons with disabilities, and also inclusive of educations for PWDs. He is also an actively involved with non-governmental organizations of persons with disabilities in Malaysia and a certified trainer for the Disability Equality Training by Social Welfare Department JKM and Japan International Cooperation Agency. Wow, very, very well equipped, Dr. Samsuri. So again, once again, welcome to this session. And today we are really going to be focusing on, care, and as well as how do we take care and as well as give support to the adult blind. So a very good evening, Dr. Samsuri. So how are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Jareen, for inviting me. Also, thanks for Malaysian Association for the Blind for having me to share something that very close to my heart. And I hopefully I can, from my sharing, it will benefit all the viewers here.
Yeah, definitely. Because
Mm.
I think end of the day, we are here to, we are going through this pandemic, and I think end of the day, the only way that we get through this is if we are able to include and accept everyone, regardless.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it's all about inclusivity at the moment, and that's the
yes.
right way to overcome any situation. And I think more than ever, it is relevant at this current point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So we need to extend our kindness to others.
exactly. Yes. 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 I
So
agree with
help
that, Dr.
whatever that we can provide
Mhm.
help to all the needies.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we'll go on with our first question for the night, Dr. Samsuri. So, can you like share with us, what are the main impact, or I would say the challenges towards the adult blind and their family members? I'm aware that, blindness is only not from people who are born blind, but people who are actually sighted and then eventually turn blind. And we're talking about adults who are over 40. So, how is life for them as well as their families?
Yeah. So becoming blind during adult age is very traumatic and daunting experience. Okay, because most of them became blind due to diseases, eye
Mm-hmm.
disease like age-related macular degeneration, retinitis pigmentosa, glaucoma, or
Yes.
retinopathy diabetic. So and some of them also became blind due to infectious disease like bacteria infection, and also have a friend who became blind due to accident. So
Wow.
the incident, the disease, the incident is one of traumatic experience for them, and from the disease and accident, it's turned their life upside down. So it's very traumatic experience, and they need to make a lot of adjustment in their daily life. Just imagine, for you who have eyesight, you can
Yeah,
travel on your own. You can drive your car to go to your work, to go to
exactly,
work, and then to perform something easily. And then when you became blind, everything is impossible because you just became blind and you don't know how to adapt with the situation.
exactly. Yeah.
The emotional experience, the not to say furthermore, you're going to maybe to face the financial difficulties,
Mm-hmm.
social exclusion. Okay, because sometimes uh, your friend who previously your colleagues, okay, maybe try to stay away from you because they
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to interact with the blind. Okay,
Yes,
or you might lose your job.
exactly. Yeah.
Just imagine you lose your job and you are the sole breadwinner for the family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I can say it's very traumatic and daunting experience for the person who became blind and
Mm-hmm.
also for the family members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like relearning everything from scratch. That's what I
Yeah,
would say.
the
Yeah.
blind need to learn everything from scratch, and the family member also need to adapt the new norm in life. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
just imagine you are dependent on your father, and your father just became blind.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
the father was breadwinner of the family, lose
Mm-hmm.
the source of income.
Yeah. Exactly. I think people are not really aware, and people get scared because they do not know how, like you were saying, when someone just turns blind, they do not know how to mingle or, actually speak with them sometimes because it's completely new to the people around them as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is a good follow up to my next question. What
Hmm.
are the coping strategies for the person who I would say just turned blind as well as the people around them? What do you think we should do?
Okay, the first thing is most of them who became blind uh, will get treatment from the ophthalmologists
Mm-hmm.
or medical doctors. Okay, so it's very important for them to get the information on their eye condition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is the necessary measures to slow down the loss of eyesight? Okay, because
Okay.
for some eye disease, you can slow down the loss of eyesight. For
Mm-hmm.
example, for glaucoma patient, you need to take regular medication for you
Mm-hmm.
to control the pressure in your
Nice.
eyes, so
And
that
yeah.
uh, to delay the loss of eyesight. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the information from the medical doctor is very important. So please do not skip the appointment with the doctor.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is what people are not aware. We get hit by a pandemic and people are still not scared. I think
Yeah,
yeah, that is what people have to be aware. Your health is as important as your sight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the person who just diagnosed with some eye disease, sometimes they cannot accept the fact, and
Mm-hmm.
they start to oh, I don't want to go to for a medical appointment anymore. So it's very dangerous because sometimes to follow to have a regular checkup with your doctors is will help to slow down the loss of your eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that
Yeah.
one is very important information from the
Mm-hmm.
medical officer and regular follow up with the ophthalmologist. And the second one
Mm-hmm.
is uh, do not afraid, please go out and seek help from the for support. This
Mm-hmm.
one is really I refer to the NGOs providing
Mm-hmm.
services for the blind, okay,
Yes.
social support from visually impaired friends,
Yes, exactly.
enroll in rehabilitation training so that
Yeah.
you can get to relearn new skills to
Mm-hmm.
adjust with your current situation.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, and I think if they're able to join programs like this, it'll also help their mental health. Because end of the day,
Yes.
you're going through such a traumatic experience. Having a friend or someone you can actually talk to about this experience, which I feel like is really important, and that is something that I would say is an Asian culture that we don't like to talk to people when we are addressed with a problem. We will want to face it ourselves, and I feel like that is something that we should stop doing. If you really need help, we should ask for the help, because that's how you grow.
Yes, because for the person who just became blind
Mm-hmm.
and know little fact or have little knowledge about blindness, so
Yeah.
if you stay at home, so you only assume something going to happen, or you are dealing with uncertainty. So by
Mm-hmm.
mingle with blind friends, so you get to know them and know, oh, the blind also can do this. The blind also can travel independently by using
Mm-hmm.
white cane. Okay, the blind also can make their drinks and pour the whiskey also. So it's not possible. It's not
I
it's not something impossible.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, true, true, true. It's just a matter of adapting and learning new things. And I'm aware, all the most of the blind people I know, including you, look, you're so successful in your particular field, and how I would say very independent. It's just that I think one or two things people should be aware is just learning a new set of skills so that you can go out there and be more independent.
yes,
Yeah,
I can say that to become successful in life, you need the support from others. So I'm blessed
yeah.
with the support that I received throughout my journey of education and career, so that I can give back to others.
Yes, wow, that is very well said information, Dr. Samsuri. Yeah, I think this is what people need to hear. Stories like this would inspire and spark
Yeah.
people. Whoever is listening. And I think moving on, Dr. Samsuri, I just want to know, what are the things? Okay, adult blindness is one thing, but what are the things? Their family members and the people around. I would say, what are the right things and not right things to say?
Um, okay, this one is very interesting question. Most of the people that I met, sometimes they just met for the blind for the first time, so they might become awkward or become scared to talk to the blind, because
Mm-hmm.
what I should not say to the blind. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, there is no such rules that, oh, you cannot say you cannot say this, you cannot say that, because the coping strategy, the resiliency of the blind is different. So for some people, maybe you can say anything without offense him or herself. But for some people, something you cannot say. So to generalize, or this thing you cannot say to the blind, I think is not fair. But I would like to focus what you can do to interact or to help the blind. Okay, so first thing, you get to know what is the barriers that for the blind that will make them disabled. The barriers, maybe your attitude is become the barrier for the blind to uh, mingle with you. Or maybe something, the environment, the accessibility of the place will make the blind is unable to go out and do their daily activities. So know the barriers and break the barriers, so that we can have more inclusive society. Hello.